I can remember the night exactly. October the 22nd, 2018. Sat down with $20, stood up with $20.50. People called me a failure. I was up and I was down. Ain't that just life? Bodega looked hard at the camera and thought to himself, when are these nerds going to start playing poker? When are these nerds going to start playing some poker? Turps Lewis, 2 orcs, Caff and Smith. My goodness, that's some orcs.
No, we only accept English pounds.
What? Yeah,
I know. This is
what do you mean?
This is England, mate.
That looks good for
pounds, yeah?
Look at these guys, they're orcs. This is unbelievable. Me raise 100. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Do orcs drink Pepsi? Pepsi Max only. So there's a grey orc and a green orc. I've always been intrigued. Orcs are very divisive, unpleasant characters. Would they hold it against each other based on the colour of their skin? Or have they recognised that in fact they're all orcs, they're all, in their minds, an oppressed people, and in many ways they are, but they're also barbarians. But the thing is, if that's just the way they live, who are we to tell them that's wrong?
Very delicate.
Jack 4 for who's eating, and King 9 for the babies. Turps is out. Lewis with ace 7 suited. He might play this. Cafe the Riviera. Don't know what that reference is about. Folds. And Smithy Queen Jack, you might want to peel off a flop with this.
What he's got? Oh, well, this is 20 quid.
So 2 quid. Yeah.
So whatever that is
He's
more.
got no balls. 40 quid. What's that?
40 quid, fuck.
2 quid.
60 quid, so I
might
can
just
pull everyone
yeah,
out
you
of
could
it.
do, yeah, you
Can I cash in 80 quid so I can just pull everyone out of
Yeah,
it?
you
Because
can.
that seems
Yeah,
like
to
a
be
great
fair, it
strategy.
doesn't make
You
sense.
can. Yeah, of course you can.
I've already played for
this
3 hours.
Yeah, but we have to come in now.
Yeah, but it's
tough.
like a cash game.
It's not tough, it's a
Yeah,
schedule,
okay.
Lewis.
No, it's
a schedule.
that he
If you want to play
organised.
40, you can
He
put 40
did the
in.
schedule. It's an inside job.
I can go if you don't want to play.
£2.
Last table was very tight. I didn't realise how tight it was. A very tight table. I thought they were just scared, but they were actually playing very tight.
Smell weird.
Fucking brilliant.
It's like feces.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah.
Shit.
It's by cologne.
It's not your cologne. You put these up your bum.
Yeah.
I haven't been up his
By
bottom.
cologne.
Yeah.
I wish
Colon.
they'd been up his bottom.
Oh, look at that. 3 face cards.
So that is a Jack Ace 10 flop. So Lewis has hit top pair. Consistent Uno has hit middle pair. A queen makes it for Lewis? No. Lewis needs a king and a queen. I'm confused by the fact that 10 has a face. So Lewis needs a king and a queen. Consistent Uno just needs a king. Lewis bets a 5, but that's a good bet. That's basically a pot-sized bet. Insta called, I think.
You're up against a real maniac.
King would be interesting. It's a deuce. This is a close hand. Is Lewis worried here? It's not a strong ace. That might be going through his mind.
Is it Kermit?
So that's
Curved.
Booth as an ace,
That's
and
actually
that
Bobby,
is
so it's
Sips.
license free.
Yeah.
Sips as a jack.
Maple leaf in his hand.
And so I'm just trying to remember what.
Is that sparkles?
That's what I thought as well.
But it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
It's
Doing it. Look at it. It's your
Oh,
birthday.
£5. Big money, Brindley. £5. Fucking hell.
Lewis is worried. The bigger the pot gets, the worse Lewis feels. Oh, it's a 10. It's a 9, sorry. Lewis wins with higher pair ace. Does he believe it?
I just reckon go all in, mate. You got it. You got them fucking to rights.
He actually wants to go home.
Don't listen to Surfs.
How is Lewis getting paid off there? £3 into like a 30 quid pot.
Pair of jacks.
Oh, Smith, I've got an ace, bro.
Oh, ace 7. Wow.
It's like you ate a dick sandwich.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
It's his birthday, isn't it? Look at that period. What's going
give me all
on?
that money. Give me all that money.
Happy birthday.
Well done.
Thanks,
Can we
Smith.
swap
Thanks
in for
my
that one?
present.
Because it's a birthday boy.
Tom, I'm disgusted already.
Oh no.
People just giving Lewis money.
Is it my smell?
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Well, Lewis just won a massive pot with like a shit ace, and Smith just paid him off all the way.
Oh
So
shit.
I've seen better starts, but
Can you recap? You played, right?
I did. I was up to 38 quid at one point, had a couple of bad hands, and wound up 50p. So I finished on £20 and 50p. But it was fun. It was
Who
really
took your
fun.
money?
Matt took a chunk.
Okay.
I had pair of nines, he had tens. Ben, I won a pot off him, then he won a pot back.
Oh, shit.
Someone
okay.
else as well, but yeah, it was fun. I haven't played that kind of home game vibe in a while. It's a lot of fun, a lot of chat and, back and forth. But it was quite tight. It was tighter than I thought it would be.
Ooh.
This is the game I want to be in. Loosey-goosey. But I was in a fairly tight game. Everyone pretty much playing
Just fast and loose.
tight. I mean, you can win. The thing is, in a cash game, winning the blinds is no biggie. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it pays for your round, but you want to have action. You want to play the action hands, and you want to get the big pots. In a tournament game, winning the blinds, fantastic. I'll take that all day long.
Very open.
Come on, look at old Brindley buy it. Brindley buy back.
Oh,
He's loving it. He's going insane.
Brindley bully buyback.
Yeah.
No, I will fold those.
You sure? It's only £2.
Shut up.
Oh, come on.
I didn't realise until I looked down.
I didn't realise it was real money.
Hi, Mum!
I look to pay him.
Hi, Mum!
She's dead.
She's dead as fuck.
Yeah,
You wait her.
Well,
She burnt in a fire. It was pretty horrible. I had to watch it. I'd make sure it went out properly.
you got to be responsible, weren't
There was
you?
wood nearby. I didn't want it to burn.
That's true.
Hot day.
I ran out of piss because I was pissing on a kid.
I-
It was a real mess.
it wasn't right now.
Sounds
Glorious.
like quite the night.
But you know what? You still managed to climax, and that's what's important.
You got to make it to the end.
That's a danger, mate.
It was real danger, yeah. Genuine danger.
I watched.
You watched
Yeah.
all of it.
He was screaming, mummy, bless him.
Never cried though. Never cried.
You're a fucking
Some
monster.
He
weird
doesn't cry.
situation
It's
I
quite,
don't
it's
know
quite
about.
cold and empty.
No, I don't have tear ducts.
Doesn't have tear ducts.
Burn them out.
Physically can't do it. He would if he could. Couldn't stop crying, that's the problem, could you? Then you got a brand and we
Or
got
like
rid
a
of him.
baby. God, I love baby.
Couldn't eat a whole one.
Couldn't eat a whole one, no.
So, what's going on the table right now? What's happening in this game?
Well, this actually could be a hand. We've had a lot of shit, but this could be a hand. We've got Ace Jack and King Queen both suited. What we want to see here is 3 hearts on the flop. That's doomsday for Caff, and that's the action right there. Having said that, you could also get all kinds of straights out there. Like, if you have the king and the other guy is the ace and the hearts come out, big, big, big trouble. I mean, King, Queen, and Ace Jack are both hands you want to see a flop within a cash game for sure. Although, I mean, Smith might go all in with 325 chips here.
He's
He
got
gave them all to Lewis.
his 325
Look
in
at
his
Lewis
pocket.
is on 6K already.
Holy shit.
He's cleaned out Smith, and he's made money off someone else as well.
Double check what I've got.
Ooh, I've got.
I've got the best.
Did you see that?
Absolutely fuck all!
What's happening? What's going on?
On again?
What's this?
And that
What have I
one,
got to put in?
that one joins the gaps.
They're having their own little game over
What do you
here.
think? Is that?
I think we should both just unfolding blind. I'm gone.
That's just
Tim
one.
showed me his card, so
I'd show him one card.
you not looked
I didn't
at
show him
this?
both.
I've not. I've folded yet.
I want to look.
What's the bet?
£1.
Panned.
You believe me, yeah?
Well, you don't have to go in.
That's
Look
£1,
at him.
and I'm
Let
going to
yourself
raise
dry at the
it.
beginning.
Oh, here we go.
All in.
Whoa!
Whoa.
It's not very much.
50, so that's what, 325?
A pair of hearts have come down.
This is a big hand. Turps, it has one card to the straight, but it's a gut shot. It's Ace Jack against 5-6. Turps is thinking, oh, so Smith's banged it all in. This is a good pot for Smithy, actually. Turps might call this just out of spite.
Run away as far as you can.
Yeah.
You like to give him a chance.
Hurry the fuck up and bet, you pussy.
Wow.
Not betting anymore.
Keep
You're all
looking
in.
up to the top right, which, for my online
actually top left.
Top
psychologically...
left.
Top left.
Fuck, in that case, I'm out. I'm out.
That's
I'm
you
out.
with memory recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smith rakes it. A big run. Rakes the big one. This is the game I wanted to be in. This one, with the Orcs. Lewis, Turps, Smithy. Wanted to be in this one. Because I know their game. Hadn't seen the other lads play. It's tough to know. Are they tight? Are they good?
Do you think the orc prosthetics give you an edge?
Can you read them? Tell me what they've got.
These fucking orcs, they look amazing.
That's some makeup though.
Family pot. Here we go. No, Trotty's forgotten.
All right.
I've got cards.
So you're supposed to do this instead of clapping.
No, you're not. That's fucking annoying as shit.
You just have to go, ah! You can yell at us.
Yeah. I think it works better.
Ah!
Just yell. I really like what you're doing. I'm going to yell if that's okay.
I'm checking, I think,
Love the
yeah.
idea of
I'll
that.
check. Congratulations, Mr. Smith, you've just won the Nobel Prize. Ah! Ah!
I'm gonna,
Mother celebrating with joy.
honking like a wetland
Like a
duck.
Now you, over there.
Oi.
So, what you're doing is you're gently easing us into the bet, I assume.
Exactly what I'm doing.
Allowing us to say, oh, you know, can't be that bad.
This is
Can't
got
have
2
it.
tens, I'm
1 out
out.
of 10.
Fold.
I see what you mean.
You're out of turn, you're out of
My
turn.
go. My go.
Fold rules.
Right, fair enough.
This is the lube.
I'll play. I'll play.
Okay.
I'll have a look.
You
You never
scared?
know what he plays. This guy's got
Here
2
we go. If this is an 8, I'm out.
Almost.
Syllables mixed
It's
up.
these, no,
Now,
Where
this
is it high or low?
this is
Are we
what
talking
Caff
high or
does.
low here?
This is what Caff does. He only plays aces, and aces come down.
That's
better than a
4
pound.
chomps.
Oh, he's raised you.
Bet you another pair.
Shit. It's half a baby leg there.
You get 2 bet.
That's a McDonald's happy to eat.
Fine, don't make it into that.
What
Don't make it tangible.
McDonald's are you going to where it costs you £5 for a Happy Meal?
Here we go.
supersize.
Here we go, boys.
You can't anymore.
It's a super size happy
He's
meal.
in.
Look at that. That is a big old pot.
Not a club,
Oh.
not a club, not a club.
Apprentice?
No.
Prices of donuts on it are ridiculous. That's for what?
Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at what Caff does. Oh. £10.
Pair.
He's trying to buy it now. He's shit his pants.
Put a lot of money.
It's a weird thing to do with your lips.
Thing.
Oh,
Going all in.
All
he's
in.
calling it.
He's a hungry boy.
Calf calls.
He's going to buy a whole
Oh,
baby with
shit.
that money.
I had a. Oh.
Don't know
Right,
how
on your
much-
back, boys. Let's have a look.
How
What
much
you got?
money is in there?
Right,
I forgot.
£3 in here.
He's got a 3.
3.
A 3.
Oh,
That's
don't.
doesn't
nothing.
match up to anything.
Oh, an ace. Okay, so he's
And a
got.
pair of
aces.
aces.
Tens.
He's got 2
pairs.
pairs.
I would have
He's
won.
delayed, he's already won.
10.
You've lost.
3 of a
He's
kind.
got 3 of cards. That's a lot of money to
What's the other
go.
one?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
Right, so Trot just went out,
Well, he can buy back, of course, if he wants to put another 20 on the table.
but look at those eyes. That's someone who's thinking, do I just want to just tear up £20 right now?
Keep seeing these cards. Keep seeing them.
They shit ones.
No, they're really good. I should keep seeing them.
Right, shoot
I've
him
never.
out first.
Hands.
Oh, you just saw my hand.
What are you going to do? You're going to call?
Oh.
You're going to bet?
Oh no, I'm out.
He's going to fold. I'm going to fold as well.
I'll-
Pace of
I'll-
this game is ripping
I'll
my
take it
balls
up
off.
to 200.
Good on you.
It's our own money. That's the thing.
£2.
The real risk.
Smith's already pot committed. He's got 25 pence in there.
I'm all in. Fuck it.
I just like playing.
That's a
Like,
lot for
that's the
some,
thing.
right?
I like playing the game, which is part of the problem.
I came up with a game for my kids. We were at a restaurant and they were kind of bored waiting for the food. So I don't know why I came up with this. For like a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Is this the fucking...
No, not the knife game. I said, all right, let's pretend we're having like an East End meeting, like gangsters. Right, Tony, here's the deal. You control the east side. I'll take the west side. And I said, now the thing is, you've all got guns. And if you think the deal isn't going your way, you have to shoot the other person. So my youngest, the moment the conversation, I go, all right, she go, bang! And just shoot me straight away. I was like, what are you doing? She's going to take this town over.
50p.
Nepotism in the old course.
Nice.
Why?
Big.
Why are you
Can I
betting
bore
50p?
you off this pot? Maybe? I don't know.
How much have you actually got?
I'm not telling you this.
It's not hard, Lewis. He can't out me. He's not concealing any. Or tenner, just to be safe.
That one that you're hiding there.
Oh, what have you
There you go.
got?
So,
Cool.
The whole point. Well, no further action. We can have a look now, can't we?
Got a 9 so far and a king.
I've got 5.
A 5 and an
An
ace.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, diamonds.
Which one wins in that scenario? The ace? No.
No.
The pair. That's it.
Still me.
Changing the thing.
So win?
Yeah. High pair. Pair of
I
nines
mean,
wins.
I guess you have to
Congratulations.
actually work out.
I think Fredo's a 30p now, actually, so he could basically buy one.
30
I know,
fucking
mate,
P!
I'm not kidding.
I hate-
I'm honestly, chat, how much is a Fredo?
I hate to be that guy, but
The world's gone mad.
back in my day,
Yeah? 10p?
10p Alfredo, boom.
The one-
30p.
the one
I
that-
bet they're also fucking smaller. I wouldn't be
You
surprised.
know how big they are, Tom? They're this big.
it's
It's a
this,
single kernel of chocolate.
this size, a single chocolate chip.
30p to you.
£25, mate, 25. Oh, if I must.
Do you know, in a way, I think poker is a good allegory for life in that we're presented with a cost and we pay it. It's the same when a bad poker player is told, how much do I have to put in? 100? Oh. And they call with garbage. And you think you're doing that every day. Every time you go to IKEA, that's what's happening. They're charging you 100 quid for a piece of plywood and you're paying it.
I'll go panned.
Panned?
Panned.
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 What happened to that after we got rid of it? It was panned.
Well, that's not panned. That's 50p.
That's 50p.
Oh,
We're not paying half stacks.
All right, Mr. fucking ballbag.
I'm calling as well.
One for fucking.
You can't do that.
Oh, you can. Legally speaking.
If it's not done within 20 seconds, you can do what you want.
So I thought I might have a little bit of a bail as well.
Get out of there. You don't need to
5 then.
I'm being bled dry.
Not taking anything from you.
Slow raising now.
Well, because I didn't want to play this game, but then Caff was all like, oh, what's that? Oh, 50p. Oh, hang on. All right, fine then. More.
Wait, you just chucked £5 in?
He
Yeah.
just stuck £5 into the pot.
5. I didn't put £5. I put £5. £5.
That's cool.
£5 is different from £5.
So I know that Caff has. You can't take it back. What are you doing?
Wow. What is happening?
Oh, I'm not in anymore.
No, I'm
It's all
folding.
mine. Oh, on your back then, Caff. Let's have a look.
Oh, you want to see him?
Oh my god. No, Caff, he's fucking.
What are you doing? Why are you getting involved? Why are you getting involved,
Every fucking tournament you try and do that.
It works.
It works.
You nearly did it as well.
I know.
Oh, that's what you were joking about
me.
going
No
towards
cards
it.
have been put down in the middle.
Hang on. That can't be right.
I've got all of those cards.
But mine are the same as those. Like the same cards.
All picture cards?
Have we got 2 decks?
I wouldn't be surprised. It surprises me
Confused.
All picture cards.
Caff.
Check.
Check. Really?
now. Are there rules about using a custom deck?
Hold on, I got
Did you say check?
Well, in a question mark, I was asking about his check. Jeez.
Technically, that's.
Does that count?
legally
Yeah.
a check.
Really?
Legally
If also I was saying like,
legally speaking, you said check.
alright, fine, check.
All right.
I ain't fucking saying that word again though.
No, that's fine, mate.
You get 1 free one. Ooh.
Let me just check my cards.
Oh no!
Don't check your cards.
Legally.
Legally, he is checking his cards.
Just check.
Oh, this
Really? Okay, £5.
Yeah, you don't know.
Oh, you just bought
My ace.
£5.
Oh,
Oh,
I had fuck all.
wow.
He had fuck all.
You had fuck all. You had fuck all.
Wow.
Wow. You had fuck all.